Alright, kettle's on. Let's get a cup of tea because it's freezing outside. I haven't got too long, I've only got a couple of hours, so I film as much as I can. Basically, a 2012 Auto Trail Cherokee, which had our first trip out in it last week, and we got locked out. And after searching on forums, I discovered there's a bit of a common problem on these. Cut a long story short, we shut the door, it was freezing cold, -1, quite a strong wind as well, as you would get on the seawall, and we was off grid as well, not on a site. Went to go back in and this door was locked, so I had to drill out the barrel to get back in, which took us 2 hours to find someone with a drill who was kind enough to help us. Thank you very much if you end up watching this. So, done a bit of damage to the cylinder. But I'm going to have to take all this off, find out what's going on inside, and see what we can do. I'm going to try and film it because it might help someone out. Yeah, okay, so been on trusty flea bay. I've got a new handle. I bought that for 50 quid actually. It was listed as new old stock. Don't know whether they're readily available at that sort of price. And the only reason I bought that is because it did do some damage to where the barrel goes. I bought some new barrels. And already fitted one in there. And yeah, let's have a cup of tea and see how it goes. Okay, don't take this as an instruction video, but I've just pulled out one of these sort of car interior sort of lug things. So I'll be taking a few more of those out and see what we get after that. This stuff is quite brittle and it's cracking in all sorts of places. But yeah, carry on, see how I go. Live and learn. A lot of these are breaking. No need for us all to break them. See, the tops have been popping off, and what I noticed, that one's got a hole in it. And what I've just discovered, if I push something in there, it allows it to close up, come out. So, let's see this. Yeah, so I've already pulled those ones out. I've just pushed that one in, and it came out easy. So, live and learn. First cut. This stuff is cracking like mad. Big crack up there. The door's actually got cracks in it as well, look. Anyway. So, there was a little bit of Velcro up there. But in here, it looks like it's stuck with some kind of sealer. Let's try and get a blade in there. Double-sided foam stuff. I've managed to cut through it. That's the first bit off. After mullering the top off, cheap Tesco screwdriver, perfect tool for this. Get it in the centre, push it all the way in, it pulls the thing out. Keep injuring myself. 3 cuts on my hands now. Oh, got the gloves on now, no more injuries. I just broke the bin. Pulling it out of there. As you be the last one here. Velcro. Yep. So okay. Right, handle. Okay, now. Right, so I'm hoping 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that off, get that out of the way. Well, unfortunately it looks like I'm not going to be able to use this handle because that is different. Oh, fucking hell, after all that. Sorry about language. Unless I can change that piece. Let's have a look. Carry on. It's the 12th of April today, and there's just a steady stream of caravans and motorhomes going out that gate. And I'm jealous. I'm stuck here trying to do something with this. So, got the handle off. Now, I'll measure up in a minute, but you can see obvious difference. This one probably fits to one with this mechanism behind it. And this one, so what I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to get a barrel in there, and I've scratched it all up from fucking around with it. So I will have a go at swapping that with that one. From here they look the same, but I'll measure that in a minute. If it's the same, I'll swap it. So I'll take the springs off. Just going to undo that. Hopefully it will come out. I can't even film it because I need 3 hands. Don't look too bad. Undone that, and as you can see, if I push that, well, it just did. There you go. It's going to come apart. Right, in 2 arse, and they've got a spline which obviously goes through the handle, and this, and lucky enough they are the same spline, so I'm guessing that's put it in the right place. Right. I've got the first 2 screws in the bottom just so it's in place, and it does look like it's all going to line up nicely. So if you do buy a handle and it happens to be the wrong one, you can swap the main bits over. I suppose if you wanted to keep your original matte handle, you could have. But get my door back working is the main thing. Alright, that's all on nice and tight, and it did have a nice new seal on that as well, so nothing you have to put on that. It's tightened up quite nice. Everything fits. I've still got to put those guides back on, but if I mimic the door closing and pull the handle, perfect. Alright. Something's gone wrong. I don't know if anyone spotted the deliberate mistake, but I forgot to put the springs back on Let the handle come back. So in taking it off again, got to take this out, and now this has come detached from wherever it attaches in here. It's not doing nothing, so it's no longer opening the door. So now I've got to take this piece off, and getting these little caps off is a bitch, and there's no other way of doing them than destroying them, I think. See how we get on. Quick update. You don't want to take this off if you don't have to, because after getting the screws out, it literally, you can't just pull it off. All these things are attached to it behind. I managed to get in there, found where this had to go, and it's all working again now. So now it's just a case of putting it all back together. I think if I'd have watched this video before I started, I wouldn't have broke so many clips, cracked so many bits. But we'll see how it all goes back together, and if I have to buy parts, I'll buy parts. But anyway, yeah, nightmare doors. It's all working now. Locked. Unlocked. I haven't tried the key yet actually. I'll have to get the key. It's one of the new ones. I'll get that in a minute. From what I remember, the central locking is not always locked, this door. Sometimes not always opened it. What I've just found is these contacts, which go onto these, are wired onto the solenoid, so if they don't make a contact, that's why it didn't always lock. And I've cleaned them up and it always locks and always opens. So keep an eye on them. There's the new keys. This ain't on properly yet. It's just held on by Velcro at the bottom. Okay. Left for lock. And you have to bring the key straight again. Take it out. It's locked. Right, for unlock, bring it straight again, take the key out, and it works. Now obviously I'm going to be looking for more of these clips, because I've lost most of the centres and some have actually broke. There's my phone. But basically you put them back in, you push them in, push the centre back in, and that's that. Done. Didn't actually do bad with the clips. One there without a centre in. They're all good. I've actually got two clips missing, but they're actually inside where the bin goes. Got a couple with the centres out, but they still work. So I will be looking for spares. If anyone knows where I can get them, please let me know. Yeah, it's all good. It's all working now. The only thing I did do is break my bin. Not the end of the world. I'm sure I can get one of them. Still works. Alright. The next thing I want to do is see if I can swap these barrels. I was buying that handle on eBay. I've got a set of 5 barrels. Also bought an extraction key. And for thieves out there, don't get too excited. These are not a master key. They're literally to fit and extract, and you have to have it in the unlock position to extract, I believe. So I'll be giving that a go. Right, so these 3 are in the unlock position. Do the centre one first because that doesn't have a little catch on it. So push it in. Oh, look at that. That was easy. Right. Just done the centre one. I didn't film it. So do this one all the way in. There you go. Barrel's out. Don't know whether you caught that or not. Can't see what I'm filming with this. The hard part is getting the key out of the barrel. What I found, I'm going to be able to do this, is get the end pin up first. Just give it a tap, it comes off. Get the new barrel. Key in to the back. The old rubber's still in there, get that out. Push it in. Finger on the top. And there you go, barrel fitted. So that should lock with the new keys now. That's it. That one's done. This is still the old barrel, so obviously this key's not going to fit it. No need to film that one. Easy job. And I bought these barrels off eBay from those guys, Motorhome, Discount Car, Caravan and Motorhome Accessories. And they was about 29 quid for a set of 5. I wish I'd bought 7, but never mind. So that's the job done. It's worked out quite well actually, because the keys on the barrels were on the other side. Were a different key anyway, so I've still only got 2 of those keys. So this one and the 2 on that door were a different key. So I've just got 4 new barrels. So 1 key, which is that one, will do all this side and the habitation door, and the other key will do the cassette door and the little cupboard around the side. So, lesson learned, you can get locked out of your motorhome, because I'm not 100% that that will never happen again. Yeah, we come out, and when we went to open it, it was like it had been locked. So I will be having a key somewhere outside at all times. So in emergencies, I'll be able to access it. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope that helps. Hopefully you don't have the same problem, because it was a nightmare.